Again, is this frequency news? Hello, Andy. How are you doing? What's going on with you, Andy? CQ 80 meters. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling and standing by. Yeah, very poor propagation in the 20 meter and the upper section of the HF band, Andy. So yeah, we move to where everybody goes when we're out of options. 80 meter, of course. How are you doing, Andy? What's going on with you, mate? I hope you're doing fine. I'm not sure if you're receiving me over there, but yeah, nice to meet you, mate. Hey, Bob, how you doing? You already awake, mate? Geez, you wake up early. Must be like, what is it, 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning? Oh yeah, 12 hours of difference. Okay, 12, so 7:30 in the morning. Okay, let me make a call there, see if somebody else is around. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. We're standing by. CQ 80, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, calling CQ and standing by. CQ 80, calling 80 meter, calling CQ. Calling CQ 80. This is Oscar November number 7, Oscar Foxtrot. October November 7, October February. ON7 OFF, calling and standby.
Delta Lima 1, Golf Lima.
Delta Lima 1, Golf Lima, Delta Lima 1, Golf Lima. I'm repeating your call sign because I need to type it, Ludwig, into my logbook. How you doing, Ludwig? Guten Abend. I hope everything is okay with you there in Germany. Very poor propagation on the other HF bands. It seems that only maybe 40 and I'm not sure about 40, but 80 meters open. Delta Lima 1, Golf Lima from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot QSL.
Yeah, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Oscar November 7 off from DL1 GTN. Yeah, good evening, Coach. Nice to meet you again. Yeah, poor propagation in the higher band, but on this way you are 20/9. 20/9 was me in Heidelberg. 20/9 course, over.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, same over here. You're booming in here. Beautiful audio and signal. Sounds like you are doing an absolutely fine job. Yeah, I'm doing the live stream as we speak, so I turned it on. I just turned it on. I was not sure if I was going to do the live stream today or not, but in a few days, or actually quite a while. I haven't been I've been on and off on the radio, Ludwig, because yeah, a lot of work here with my job. So yeah, how is everything down your way? I hope everything is good. But you're sounding good over here, mate. I get you in here with a 5.9 plus 15.20. So you're sitting right next to me.
Very nice, Kurt. Just running 100 watts tonight. I skipped my old vintage radio tube because I've made too much TV trouble for my wife. So I skipped my homebrew power amplifier, and at the moment I'm just barefoot, but I think it's working very well. Now, nothing new. Well, I'm just wondering, I'm admiring your antenna, your quad antenna, and your nice pictures. Very, 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 very nice quad. So much back to you. Over 7 knots from the Longitude.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. Yeah, I was very, very fortunate. It was belonging to another amateur radio, Ludwig, and he was going to move QTH. And in his new QTH, he could not put the antenna up, so he put everything for sale. The tower and the antenna right away, all in one go. So I had a lucky day that day. I was very lucky. I was able to put my hand on the antenna and also his tower. So yeah, fantastic. You're doing fine. And what is good on this 12-man cubicle quad, Ludwig, in case you ever need to buy anything like this, consider this kind of antenna because it doesn't have to be very high. You don't need a high tower, not like Yagi, which generally needs like about one wavelength or at least half a wavelength of altitude. So, but one wavelength is the best. And this one you don't need, 20 meter. I'm just having this one at 15 meter of altitude. And also, because it's not that high, you're not vulnerable to lightning. And also, one more thing is it's a single feed point for all the bands from 20 with the WARC bands up to 10. Yeah, okay. I hope my audio is okay. I haven't been on the radio for a while, so I hope it sounds good to you there, Ludwig. I'm running the inverted V dipole that is hanging in the tree here, and the antenna is sloping down from maybe about 12 meters high to maybe like 3 meters high. And that's it. I have a little bit more power. I've got about 400 watts, 500 watts on the antenna, Ludwig. Back to you there. Delta Lima 1, Golf, Golf Lima. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot, over. Thank you, 80. I lost you completely, Ludwig. The propagation just turned around. We've got some. We had some tailwind, and now we have front wind. So negative copy on you right now. Okay, Ludwig. Before it completely dies out, I'm going to see if I can get my friend there, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. But pleasure is all mine. Thanks for the little chit-chat this evening. And sorry, mate, but you dropped right down in my noise floor. Delta Lima 1 Golf Golf Lima ON7 OFF QSL. Back to you. Thanks a lot, mate. Barely copy you, but I heard what you said. 73 is DL1 GTL 0.7 OFF, and I'm searching for Golf 6 Alpha Delta. Are you around there, 80?
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Golf 6 Alpha Delta. I can hear you, no problem. You're about 20 over, Kurt, over.
Yeah, QSL, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I didn't realize your QTH is very close to Mike Zero, Mike Charlie X-ray. You're very close to the QTH of Mr. DX Commander, over.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, we are radio neighbours, you can say. Yeah, we're very, very close. I can tell you, Kurt, I know when he's on the radio, I can hear him on even the high HF band. We usually manage a contact. Yeah, very, very close. And yeah, I've had the pleasure of meeting Callum a couple of times. And yeah, I don't have his product, but I know the guy. I know the guy. ON7 OFF G6AD.
Yeah, okay. Did you ever meet him in person? Because I think he must be he's quite famous on the handbands. Did you ever meet him or go and visit him over?
Yeah, I met him a couple of times. Well, actually, I met him 3 times, but he won't remember the first 2 because he was at the trade show, Hackman. And yeah, the many people buying his product and talking to him. That was quite a few years before the COVID lockdown. And he came to do a talk, a very interesting and entertaining talk at my radio club a few years back. Again, I was just one guy in the audience. But I did say hello to him at our National Handfest last month. I went up and introduced myself because, we had a few contacts on air and off air by other means. So, yeah, I wanted to say hi in the flesh. But yeah, like you say, he's got very high profile in the ham radio world. And everybody knows Callum, over.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, actually, why I was checking your QTH is because I was watching these movies of these cars getting stuck at the Rufford Fort, floodings. Are you aware of the Rufford Fort flooding situation there? It's not so far from you. I think it's maybe like 60K or something. It's like a road that goes goes through. There's a river that goes through the road, and when there's floodings, all these cars they get stuck. I'm not sure if you've seen these videos.
Yeah, Roger, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, they keep coming up on my TikTok feed. I watch a lot of TikTok. I'm absolutely addicted to TikTok. And I see these idiots driving in these very expensive cars. And yeah, they get about 3/4 of the way through, and then the engine stops, and then the pickup guy comes to tow them out. And then straight back to BMW for a new car.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. Yeah. They all, I don't know what the hell are these guys thinking, like going through this water. I don't know, maybe you cannot, maybe they don't realize how deep it is, because lots of them, they get their car screwed up completely, mate. I think the local car repair shop is doing a wonderful business over there, so he is really into it. I can see that. When the flooding starts, he goes and is standby on the other side of the road just to tow them. So, yeah, that's where you need to do the business. So, yeah, it's like throwing nails on the ground, and then you have to repair the tires, mate. Over.
ON7, OFF, G6AD. Yeah, I'm not sure why they do it, but it's very entertaining. The videos I've seen, there's usually a crowd, cheering them on, looking for someone to blow up their car. But yeah, I know it's a very bad thing because if you suck water into a combustion engine, you probably know you hydraulic the engine, and the compressed water completely destroys the engine. I know very well because it happened to my son quite a few years ago now. About more than 10 years ago, he drove his car through a flood. I used to live very close to a big river which flooded every winter, and there was a but it used to get, maybe 0.75 of a meter deep. And he had a little Citroen, a little Citroen C2. And, we were on holiday, actually. I remember it very well. Me and my wife, we were on holiday in Tenerife, thousands of miles away, and the phone call came, Mum, my car's broken down. Like we're supposed to do something about it, idiot. ON7, OFS G6AD.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. It seems that road is there already like decades, but it just started to go viral. I think maybe like 2-3 months ago or something, because I got them these videos on my news feed. Maybe it's because I was watching one of these crazy car chases back in the United States. And I was watching that 1 hour and a half of chasing the guy who steals like 3 cars in a row and tries to avoid all obstacles from the police. He gets stuck like 2 times with the other cars. I can send it to you on WhatsApp, but yeah, it's absolutely crazy. And probably because I've been watching just this car chase that happens in San Francisco. I think he's in California. Probably proposed me that Rufford Fort, flooding thing that's going on with these cars. So yeah, it's absolutely amusing. Paul is telling me the same. So yeah, propagation is kind of weird, isn't it? You were strong and then you're weak and then you're coming back. So it's very unstable. I just don't hear a damn thing on 20 meters. So it's just complete silent. Just a few stations from the U.S. barely getting over the pond, but that's it. Very weird propagation. Maybe I should be active more when it's daytime, but on my end, I don't know if it's on your end the same, but yeah, on the 20 meter and even higher, nothing. I barely hear something, so very weird. Back to you there, Golf 6 Alpha Delta, ON7 OFF.
ON7 OFS Golf 6 Alpha Delta returning. Yeah, the propagation is strange. I think there is some kind of disturbance in the ionosphere. I watched that the solar weather report from Tamassus Gulf. I'm sure you know the one. Very very interesting. Excuse me. Very interesting. Very informative. And yeah, I always like to watch the forecast to see the solar weather prediction. And I think right now, we're in the night time, of course, so it's no big deal. But I think there is a disturbance on the day side. But yeah, okay, on the 20 meters. Well, you say you can't hear anything. I watched your live stream and you were working stateside on 20, way past dark, and I could not hear anything. I thought my antenna was unplugged. So yeah, when the propagation is coming, if anyone can hear it, you can. But yeah, I've literally just switched on to talk to you and watch your live stream. I have no radio for about 2 days. So yeah, I'm getting shakes, like the guy coming off heroin. ON7 OFS G6AD.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, I can imagine. I get bored too when I'm with the family members, so I just turn on the radio a little bit and put my mind on something else, mate. Just very busy these days with the job, so always doing this and that. So yeah, very very busy with the work here. Yeah, QSL, yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Me too. I thought that my antenna was disconnected. I was like, checking all the plugs and checking, because even the ground floor noise is gone. And then I saw that FT8 was coming in with a signal strength of 3, 4, 5, something like that. So yeah, that was not normal. So I was really thinking of, maybe there is something wrong with the antenna, but yeah, it seems to be all over the place. Yeah, maybe some eruption. Maybe we'll get a nice CME, one of these days. So we might be in some kind of magnetic storm at the moment. So, and I can see it even here on 80 meters, just up and down, mate. Here you're up and down. Fantastic. Yeah, I can see quite a lot of people in the chat box. So I just want to say hello to the rest. Did you already speak with Paul there that is in the chat box on the radio? Over?
Not on the radio, no, but I see him. Hello, Paul, if you're still watching, and I agree with you, Paul. Yeah, the flood videos are very, very addictive, and it's really bad, isn't it? I'm not sure what it says about my personality, but I love seeing people getting into trouble in that deep water. I really do. It's very, very funny. And Kurt, I have a question about the big earthquake and terrible earthquake in Asia. Have you heard about that? And do you know anybody that has been affected? Over.
I think it was in Indonesia, wasn't it? Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I think it was centered around Java, I think.
Yeah, I heard about it, but it's a far off my bed thing because the family is back in Thailand, so that's a long drive from there. But I heard about it, and there was one also somewhere in the Pacific, and there was even a tsunami alarm. Was it Tonga or something like that? So the Earth starts to shake again. So we might get a few more of these earthquakes the next few weeks, because when it starts to rumble on one side, it rumbles on the other side, mate. So it just tries to find an equilibrium, So I don't know. It's something I've only experienced here at home. Is an earthquake. Sometimes it happens in Thailand, but it's not a big one. In general, they're quite mild. I experienced the earthquake only here in Belgium. That was quite some fun. I thought that my mother was shaking the bed to wake up, mate, that day. I was still a young boy. That's not good. But I hope people will be okay. One thing I can tell you, my experience about earthquakes is when I was going to New Zealand, and when I was in New Zealand, I went to Christchurch, and I saw all these damaged buildings. Because it was like 2 years or 1 year after the earthquake. That was kind of scary. So, but so far so good. I hope we don't get any of that crap over here, mate. Over.
Amen to that. Absolutely. Just I hope everybody's okay. I know they have a few people missing, and inevitably, a few people probably been killed. So it's a pretty bad thing. But like you, I have experienced an earthquake. We don't get very big earthquakes here in the UK, but a surprising number, over like 10 years, 20 years, there's actually quite a surprising number, but they're very small in magnitude, so difficult to detect. But I do remember one which I did feel, which is a very strange feeling. But there you go. Anyway, always a pleasure to hear you. I know there's people waiting. You've got a spot on the cluster, you've got a busy chat box. And I'm very pleased to hear, by the way, that the business is good. That's a high-quality problem when you're busy with work. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Golf 6, Alpha Delta.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. Since April, it has been extremely busy. And when I talk to people around me, they're all complaining about the economy going flat. But this market where I work is a touristic market. And the euro has weakened quite a lot towards the U.S. dollar, and also towards the Indian rupee, and that makes it pretty cheap for American people coming down here. So, and they are huge spenders. So they just open their wallet and walk around with their credit card. So it has been pretty okay until 3 weeks ago, but that has to do with the WX. Weather hasn't been very good since let's say beginning of November. Okay, 80, great to hear you, mate. Thanks for the spot. I really appreciate. Very happy to hear you again, and I hope everything is okay. So blame it all on me when your wife is not happy because you're not sitting right next to her. Okay, it's all because of the Belgian guy. 73 is Golf 6 Alpha Delta, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox here in Belgium. Bye-bye. All
right, don't worry about the X-Whale. She's on the phone to her friend. You're talking about 1 hour without taking a breath. 73.
73 is, mate. You take care and talk to you soon. Golf 6 Alpha Delta, this is 170FF. We're standby. Bye-bye. Any other station? Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling.
Golf 3 Delta Echo November, Germany 3 Delta Echo November.
Can you come back again with the call sign? Sorry, I didn't get that one.
Yes, certainly. Golf 3 Delta Echo November, Germany 3 Delta Echo November, over.
Okay, did you say Golf 3 Delta Foxtrot November or Delta Alpha November, over?
Yes, it's Golf 3 Delta Echo November, Germany 3 Delta Echo November, over.
Okay, Golf 3 Delta Echo November. Thank you for checking in there, Richard. Good evening. You're 5 and 7 here, 58. Propagation is kind of up and down here, so I'm not sure how stable it is, but yeah, I think we get some kind of a magnetic storm. Something is happening, Richard. I think it's the first time we cross aerials. As far as my logbook is concerned, it doesn't tell me that we've spoken before. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, and my name is Kurt, like Kurt Cobain. So Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Back to you there, Richard.
Yes, Golf 3 Delta Echo November, returning. Yes, fine business, Kurt. Very good signal. You're 59 plus 20 with me here. No here's Richard, as you've got. Located in Potter's Bar in Hertfordshire. And you're a good signal, very, very good. And the audio is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant on the audio. And running about 100 watts here into an end-fed antenna. And from a Flex Radio 6700. That's really the actual system here. But your tracking signal, very, very good indeed. The bands are weird. I've been off on 40 meters, but it's very, very strange. There is something going on. I'll have to look on the web to find out. This is Golf 3 Delta Echo November, over.
Yeah, QSL, Golf 3 Delta Echo November from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot returning. Yeah, QSL. Yeah, you're 5 and 9 plus 10, so I need to correct my report to you there, Richard. I need to give you a little better report, but my ground floor noise is high. I think my signal level doesn't drop below 7 here on 80 meters. There's something in the vicinity of my antenna that is making noise. Something is making noise around the antenna here. And I honestly don't know what it is, but yeah, it's been something I've been struggling with quite a while now. So unfortunately, we have had that issue quite a while. So yeah, people have to have a little bit of a good signal. I don't know what's going on. My amplifier is doing weird. Okay, let me check and see if the SWR is okay and stuff like that. Back to you there, Richard. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox returning to Golf 3 Delta Echo November, over.
Yes, Golf 3 Delta Echo November returning. Yeah, no problems at all. Absolutely superb signal. As far as 9 plus 20 in the last over. And we're about British Park and Bitter here. And entering is quite difficult because I've got about 160 degrees of attenuation on the broadcast band. Here the charge goes about 150 kilowatts. A signal for the broadcast transmitter. So close. But it goes well, and that's not too bad. We've got a sort of small loop antenna really, going around the garden, and it seems to be working quite well. And we've also got on the higher band, 40 meters to 10 meters, we've got a 1.5 meter magnetic. And with that, I've actually run slightly higher power. I can run about 400 watts on all bands on there. but I actually just within to that humble box. But you're making a signal, and it's really good. Sometimes you don't see it quite that much. So what that is, I just tell you that's really good.
Okay, Golf 3 Delta Echo November from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox with some QS breaker on your last transmission. So a little bit of a struggle to copy you at the last transmission there, Richard. Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm running about 500 watts into a inverted V dipole homebrew for this band. Seems to work pretty well. I don't have it set up very high. It's just at an altitude of maybe 10, 11 meters high, and it slopes down to 3 meters off the ground. So I can almost touch it when I stretch out my hand, the end side of the inverted V dipole. And the radio is a TS480, Tango Sugar 480. The receiver is the SDR Play. I'm doing a live stream, Richard. I'm not sure if you are listening along, but you can go to the live stream if you go to my QRZ page and click on the first link, the first picture. So you will get to it straight away, mate. So, okay, I'll see who is still around. I think we might get some more people on the site. But thanks for the nice little chit-chat this evening there, Richard. Pleasure is all mine. And hopefully we can cross aerial soon again. As far as I do see, I don't think we have had QSO before, so this must be our first contact here on the hamband with your call sign, at least. That's what I can see. Thanks a lot, mate. Pleasure is all mine. Golf 3 Delta Echo November from Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Over. Wow, what weird conditions. I think he's completely gone. Yeah. Let me see, Paul. Yeah, K index is 1, but the A index is 10. So when the A is too high, yeah, it's not working out either for us. Okay, let me see. Any other station? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox listening. Again?
Echo India 7, India Echo Bravo, EI7 IEB.
Okay, Echo India 7, India Echo Bravo. Hello, John. How you doing, mate? Nice to hear Dublin this evening. This is Kurt here, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, call sign on 7 off, like an on-off switch. Go ahead, John, over. Go ahead.
QRZ, Chris, no problem at all. You're 5'9", 5'9" into Dublin. We have spoke before. I know we have spoke before because I know the call sign. But unfortunately, my computer's gone down for some reason. It doesn't want to behave itself. But you're 5'9" into Dublin. You're correct. The name is John, and we're about 15k north of Dublin City. Lovely audio on your side. Although the band is quite noisy tonight. It's a bit early yet, so you're sounding good, Chris, Rog.
Yeah, QSL, John. This is Kurt returning. Yeah, QSL, Echo India 7, India Echo Bravo from ON7 OFF. I can't see your call sign in my logbook, but maybe we might have spoken when I was using the gateway to the Southern Irish Network repeater. So I sometimes make a few calls on there as well, but I don't log it because most of the time I'm just mobile. I don't dare to write down the call signs that I get when I'm driving around and using Zello and get through the Zello application to the Southern Irish Network repeater there, John. Back to you.
QRZ, yeah, no problem. Yeah, we definitely have spoken before because I remember doing the live stream with you. And that was a while ago. It could be well over a year ago. I don't know, for some reason my internet's gone down here, so I can't get anything to confirm it anyhow. But I hope you're keeping well anyhow. You're definitely sounding good, and I hope you're having plenty of contacts tonight, Rog.
Yeah, 30/9. Wow, beautiful signal there, John. You're just booming in here with a tremendous signal. my meter is just going straight into the red area. So yeah, everything is okay. It's kind of cold outside. Temperatures are just going down every single day, and we might get more cold weather next week and rain. It doesn't look very good, promising for the next few days. But yeah, what can we say? It's November. It has been pretty mild over here, and the nuts tree in our garden still has leaves, which is absolutely unusual. I was thinking of cutting some branches, but I need to wait until all the leaves just fall off. But I'm still waiting, and it's almost December, John.
Yeah, it's very late. Same story here. It's been very mild winter. We've had, I think, one day frost here last week. Well, maybe not frost, but cold. I wouldn't say frost. It's 6 degrees here at the moment, which is cold. We've had, only last week, we've had 14, 15 degrees, and the week before, almost 19 degrees here. So it's been absolutely crazy weather. I suppose we all know we're going to pay for this at some time, so hopefully it won't be too bad when the winter does come. The only thing is it's late now, so the winter does come, it'll be quite short. Another couple of weeks, the days will be getting longer again. So it's funny out here. It's funny here. But the working conditions have changed since spoken to you last. We're running the ICOM 7610, and we are running the on a little wire, UK antenna wire. And the amplifier switched on. It's Kenwood 922. We're pushing about 150 whiskies back to you there now, Rog.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, you seem to live in quite a beautiful area, mate. I'm just spying on you on Google Street View. I see that house that's in the corner with I think it's what is the material there? I think it's just a straw wooden rooftop. And then on the right side, I can see some of your antennas there. So yeah, fantastic, beautiful, absolutely beautiful area you're living in. So, and you're right at the coast, mate. So I think you can go there for a walk on the coast or on the beach almost every day. Back to you.
Yes, you would think that. Okay, yeah, that's a straw house next door. It's there. It's over 250 years old, that house. And yes, and as you can see, just to the left of the straw house, I'm literally on the beach there. Yes, you would think that I'd be walking on the beach every day, but unfortunately, it's not the case. I walk every Saturday when I go to the pub across the beach to the harbour bar. That's the only time I walk the beach. I'm too busy. But my wife watches. She's probably on the nearly every day. Nice spot there, nice quiet spot. Great spot for takeoff for the antenna. I don't have to go very high, and I get right across into Europe. I have a little 3-element beam, and I'd say if it's probably about, it's not even 10 meters high. It's probably 8 meters high, and that gets me all around the world. I don't need to go high with it, Rog.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah. You don't, especially for this band. It doesn't have to be very, very high unless you really want to do the DX, So if you're really chasing New Zealand, and maybe, I don't know, I've never worked New Zealand here on 80. The furthest I've ever reached here on 80 is maybe United States, and that's it. But never had a communication with the other side of the world. Yeah, it seems a beautiful environment, but I think you're prone to a lot of wind there over the long.
Yes, we are indeed. That is the only problem. That's one of the reasons why I run wires more rather than putting up big beams. When the wind does come, particularly in the easterly come back in March, February, March, we can get an easterly wind coming across the sea there, coming across from Scandinavia. And you wouldn't want to stand out on it, I can tell you. It'd cut you in two. You'd be absolutely frozen. And then all the trees and the grass and the hedges, they all get burnt. We do get quite severe winds in the winter time. Luckily, we haven't had much wind yet this year. One or two good windy days, but no storms. It's been a while since we had a good storm. But we're quite open and very open here. There's not much hills and not much mountains. It's very flat area that we are in. So when the wind does blow, we get a lot of damage, Roger.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I can see it's flat. I'm just going around. I'm not sure if you're following around on YouTube because I'm doing the live stream. But yeah, you told me your internet isn't working. Maybe. I'm just going around, having a little bit of a look how it looks out there. It's kind of beautiful. What I like about Ireland is the properties in the countryside. They seem to have a lot of space, but boy, these guys, they have to do a lot of lawn mowing, you know. So there's a lot of lawn mowing that needs to be done in Ireland. That's what I can see when I'm just dropping my little fella on Google Maps, any random place. It just looks like, you know, in perfect conditions, perfect shape. People, they seem to take very, very good care of their property and their garden because it all looks so clean. I've never been to Ireland. I think maybe one day I should come over and have a little visit, mate, because it seems really beautiful to me. It's the kind of scenery that I like. It's a little bit the same as over here, but it's more green on your end, that's for sure. Okay, I'll pass microphone one more time to you, and then I'll see who is around. There you are, Echo India 7, India Echo Bravo, from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Over.
Okay, Kurt, the internet just after coming back on there now, so happy days, so I'll log you in there now. And I see the live stream is running okay. I hope you're getting plenty of copies, alright. You certainly have a very busy, your screen is very busy, a lot happening there. I like I do have the SDR console up and running as also on the other rig. As I said, I'm at the 7610 here at the moment, but I have that set up on the 7300. I like it. It's nice. It looks really well, but it looks well on the screen. Your screen looks really busy, that's for sure. All right, Kurt, absolute pleasure talking to you as usual, and I won't hold it up. You'll be screaming looking for you, and I might go on the side and keep an eye on you on the YouTube here as well too. So, Kurt, you mind yourself, we'll get you again. ON7OFF EI7IEB. Last contact 20 over, Rog.
Yeah, QSL, John. Just a question before you go. Are you making SDR console work on your 7300? Because I never heard that before. Over.
Oh yeah, it works fine. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, it works really well. There's no issues with it at all. I don't know. I've had a couple of people who've worked on the 7300, and it communicates no problem whatsoever. Yeah, just use it through Army rig and it works fine, right?
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that it can pull the data from the 7300 into SDR console. So basically, because here I'm using the SDR Play, I'm using a separate receiver. But I didn't know that the 7300 could do that. Okay, I'll let you go, John. Thanks for the shout. I really appreciate. You just have fun there on the radio. Hope you can have some more fun and contacts here on 80 meter. The other band seems to be kind of dead over here, at least on my side. So I think we might have to wait until the storm just blows over the planet Earth. 73, John, take care. Echo India 7, India Echo Bravo. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
No problem at all, Kurt. Just one little thing on the 7300. I did have to insert the extra board into it to give it a proper IF out, as not to blow out the output to little diodes on the SDR Play unit. I did have the SDR Play, and I just converted it up into the SDR console. So because I have the IF output on the 7300, there's no danger of doing any damage to the SDR player, Rog.
Okay. So if I do understand it well, you're using the SDR Play for the SDR console, right? So you're not really hooking up the SDR console to the 7300, because that was actually my question.
Oh, no, the SDR Play software is connected to the 7300, that it is, yeah, and I use the SDR Play as a Spectrum to use it, but you upgrade it to the console, and I've got the SDR console running fine with the 7300.
Okay, yeah, I tried to understand, so yeah, okay, now I understand what you're doing. but it was a little bit mind-boggling to me because I never heard that somebody hooked up the 7300 to the SDR console, and I saw in the forum that some of the guys they had this as a request to Simon, who writes the SDR console software. I tried to get Simon add a little feature, an extra supplemental, how could I say, RX timeout or receive timeout in the what is it called? I see in the external radio option, but I don't know, for some reason he doesn't really care about the messages that I'm pointing out, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes I get some feedback. I'll turn the auto mute off, and that's the kind of feedback I get. But sometimes I'm playing around with the auto mute, and you need to you need to program actually the auto mute settings, and it doesn't work very well for me. So sometimes I get this kind of a feedback that you will hear on the live stream now. Talk to you soon, 73s. In case you know Simon, let me know, because maybe if somebody can talk with him just to implement, because I think it's a very easy programming. It's just adding in the external radio options at the transmit level, mute audio, and then add a little feature like extra mute, I don't know how many milliseconds or something. So I think it's very easy to program. Okay, I'll let you go. Pleasure is all mine. Take care there, John. Echo India 7, India Echo Bravo from ON7OFF, over. 7OFF, over.
No problem at all, Kurt. Good to hear you. Good to hear you indeed. And your site's working really well there as well. What I'll do, Kurt, is if I can find my phone, it's in my jacket in the car, I think. I will take a small video of the SDR console on the 7300 when you're talking the next time, and I'll email it across to you, right?
Yeah, okay. You can find my email on qrz.com. So pleasure is all mine. That would be fantastic. I would really greatly appreciate the little video, so I have a better understanding on your setup. I actually owe this to lots of people. They also ask me how I'm doing the thing that I'm doing here. Lots of people are asking me, oh, what's the software you're using? That's kind of neat, and how do you hook it up to the radio? So yeah, I think one of these days I'll grab my smartphone and start to tape some video footage so people understand the setup here. 73s, I keep on saying 73s, John. I'll cut you loose. Echo India 7, India Echo Bravo, ON7OFF.
ON7OFF, EI7IB. Absolute pleasure, Kurt. You have a great evening, and I'll talk to you again. 73.
Mike India 0, Whiskey Julia Mike.
Okay, 73s. Mike India 0 again.
Yeah, Roger. The call is Mike India 0, Whiskey Julia Mike. The name is Julia. The name is and you're 5 and 9 plus 20, over.
How you doing, William? Nice to meet you. 5 and 9 plus as well here. William, the name here is Kurt, K-U-R-T, like Kurt Cobain. Smells like Team Spirit. So you're doing a fine job with your setup there. Mike India 0, Whiskey Juliet Mike from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Kurt here.
ON7 OFF, Mike India 0, Whiskey Juliet Mike returning. Okay, fine business. We have a contact before, and you recorded me on your setup, and it looked well. I'm playing it back on YouTube. So there you go. I'm using an IC7610 by ACOM, an ACOM earlier, and that Carolina Wyndham going east to west, approximately 33 feet in the air. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm just getting through my my logbook, and I can definitely see that we had the QSO before on 20 meter. It was last time we spoke on 20 meters. So yeah, that's a new band for both of us. So yeah, nice to hear you, William. It sounds great. I'm not sure what antenna you're using. I hope everything is okay there in Northern Ireland. I hope it's not too cold down there, William, because energy prices are expensive. So you just better heat up with the amplifier. Over with.
Yeah, Roger. It heats the room without heating, without the oil heating. The amplifier heats the room. But there you go. Yeah,
the 20-meter contact, the SYL also on a 20-meter contact northeast. Our call sign is MI0 Uniform November Alpha. We're just on the contact with the same band, we believe. So there you go. Say 7-3 and thank you for contact from Mike India 0 Whiskey Juliet Mike. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I can see the contact there with Mike India 0 United November Alpha. It was back in 2021, so it was last year in February. Yeah, last year, normally February I'm never here in Europe, but that year I couldn't go to my wife in Hotel Sugar location. 73, William, take care. Thanks for giving me a shout. I really appreciate. And I got you on the live stream as well today, so you're the star of the evening tonight, HI. 73 is William. Mike India 0, Whiskey Juliet Mike. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Over. Oscar.
Yeah, Roger. 17, good luck. Bye-bye.
73 is bye-bye. ON7 OFF, we're standby.
Delta Oscar 1, Mike Hotel.
Mike Hotel?
Delta Oscar 1, Mike Hotel.
Okay, Delta Oscar Mike Hotel. How you doing, Hubbard? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, on 7 off, like an on-off switch with a 7 between on and off. 5 and 9 plus here in Brussels this evening. Go ahead.
Roger, you have 5-9 plus 20 here in the south of Bavaria, 30 kilometers southeast from Munich. Name here is Hubert, Hotel Uniform, Bravo, Echo, Romeo, Tango. Roger?
Yeah, QSL, Hubbard. Yeah, it sounds great, mate. I get you 20 dB over the 9. I'll quickly check your QTH, where you at, but yeah, sounds absolutely fantastic. Propagation here on 80 meters is kind of up and down, so sometimes I start a conversation and then poof, they're all gone. So we just have to pray for the best HI when we start the conversation. It sounds, or it's how could I say, it feels like sporadic E, if you ask me tonight. So Herbert, yeah, fantastic, beautiful setup you have, and yeah, I can see the different contexts you work. I think you're also doing FT8, if I'm not mistaken. Back to you there, Hubbard. Delta Oscar 1, Mike Hotel, from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox.
Roger. The most connections are in FT8 or FT4. Sometimes I make SSB in the 50-meter band, and 80 meter is working now very good. I'm very happy to hear you. Working condition here is FTDX10 from Yaizu and dipole, all mounted on 12 meters high. Roger?
Yeah, QSL, yeah. I'm also using an inverted V dipole, sloping down from an altitude of 10 meters to about 3 meters. About 3 meters. And I don't know, my amplifier keeps on going into security. I don't know what's going on. If maybe some cable is loose, I'm just keeping an eye on it. So yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on if he's doing crappy things tonight. Okay, yeah, QSL. Same over here. So about 400 watts on the antenna. I just decrease the power again, and the radio is a TS480. Stingy guy I am, because I keep on using my SDR Play as my receiver, so I'm splitting receive. And I'm not sure if you're following on the live stream, but you're live at the moment. Back to you there, my friend Mr. Hubert, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, with Delta Oscar 1, Mike Hotel.
Okay, Kurt, you sound very good. The conditions is going a little bit up and down. Now you have 5 and 9, but the best was 5 plus 20. Okay, I wish you many good connections. And I saw your stream now. Very fine. Very fine. You have a very good equipment. Okay, Kurt, nice to meet you. I hope I hear you again on this frequency. West 73.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much, Hubbard. Dankeschön, guten Abend. I hope to cross aerials with you soon again, mate. You just keep yourself in shape and keep your QTH on the air. Hubbard, Delta Oscar 1, Mike Hotel, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox 73.
73, Roger, all okay.
73s, bye-bye. 17 OFF. I'll take a few more callers and then I'm going to call it the day. QRZ.
Sierra Papa 4, Kilo Delta Lima.
Sierra Papa 4, Kilo Delta Lima. Nice. That's a surprise to hear something from Poland. Dziękuję. Go ahead, Jakub. This is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Foxtrot is the call sign. Over.
Hello, Kurt. I'm Jakub, takeoff. I'm only 20 watts. It's my homemade transceiver. To you it's 5.9. It's very well signal. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL. Okay, homebrew transceiver. It's a pity I don't see any pictures. As far as I can see, I don't see any pictures on your transceiver. Is that a kit or what is the transceiver? Is it something commercial that you need to assemble, or you just made it out of from scratch? Because it sounds terribly good, Jacob. Back to you.
It's commercial transceiver. I buy it from Sierra Papa 2. Foxtrot Papa. You may check this on QRZ. Its name, the transceiver name Scorpion. I'm beginner. I started my station 1 week ago. I have half-wave inverted V antenna, about 14 meters above ground. 14 meters above ground. Over.
Yeah. Okay. Can you repeat the call sign of the gentleman who makes this transceiver? I'm going to check on his website.
His name, his call sign is Sierra Papa 2, Foxtrot Papa. Sierra Papa 2, Foxtrot Papa. Transceiver name Scorpion. Sierra Papa 4, Sierra Papa 2 for Foxtrot Papa is on QRZ.com.
Yeah, okay, I can see the transceiver now. So it's, what is it, TRX Hydra 804020 SSBCW, right? So, yeah, it sounds great. Wow, he has done a really good job, because it sounds fantastic. I know it's only 20 watts, but hey, come on, that's great. Absolutely fantastic audio that you get from that radio.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Sierra Papa 4, Kilo Delta Lima.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I think propagation is playing up with us there, no problem. Okay, well, I'll let you go because I think the propagation is just starting to go down there, Jakub. Hey, thanks a lot for calling. I really appreciate, and fantastic with your homemade transceiver. It works absolutely great, mate. You can listen for yourself on the live stream, so no problem. Sierra Papa 4, Kilo Delta Lima, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Over.
Thanks to you, nice information. Thank you very much. 73, great.
73s. I'll catch up with you later. You stay safe, and I hope we can talk soon again. Sierra Papa, let me see the call sign now. There you go. Sierra Papa 4, Kilo Delta Lima from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Bye-bye. I also see Sierra 50 Echo Lima. He starts a new live stream, so you guys, maybe you should type in his call sign also in YouTube. I don't know if Elvis is currently live. I'm going to have a look on YouTube and type in his call sign, because I don't see a link on his QRZ page. So yeah, hope it's working out for you there, Elvis. And let me see if I can hear you. Sierra 50 Echo Lima, are you on the side?
Yeah, I'm here. You can hear me, Kurt? Over?
Yeah, I can hear you. Fantastic. You're booming in here. Go ahead, Elvis.
Okay, ON7 OF. This is Sierra 50 Echo Lima. Yeah, no, it's in my side, my location is bad propagation, because it's starting to snowing, and I have a noise here on the band. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Are you doing the live stream right now, or are you live right now at the moment? Over now?
No, I'm not live, but I have already 3 live stream on my channel, but without webcam like you doing with webcam, but I only doing with expert Ether software from Sun Ether to the X, and I already have 3 videos from live stream on my channel. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah. Sorry that I disappoint you. I'm not a beautiful shaped lady on the camera, right? So, yeah, I don't dress myself up when I go live. HI. Yeah, QSL Elvis. Yeah, I'll subscribe to your channel as well. I've done it, and next time you go live, I'll certainly get some news on my feed here. So yeah, well, it's kind of fun. So yeah, it can be interesting for people if they want to do some real-time testing of their gear. That's why I'm doing it as well. So I always tell people if they need to do some tests or whatsoever, they can just go ahead and abuse my live stream. HI. Back to you there, Elvis. Sierra 50 Echo Lima from on7 off. Over.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Okay, I will finish here this QSO. Maybe it's more station now waiting for talk with you, Kurt. Have a nice evening. Enjoy, and see you next time. And you're down in the log 59 this moment in my site. ON7 OFF Sierra 50 Echo Lima. Bye-bye from Slovenia. Ciao.
Thank you very much, Elvis. Thanks a lot for giving me a shout. And yeah, I hope you can get more viewers. It takes a little while, but you will start to get more and more viewers over time. So it's just a matter of being a little bit patient. 73 is Elvis, Sierra 50 Echo Lima from on7 off, waving a hand on the camera as well. I'll talk to you soon, mate.
Mexico 0, Sierra Kilo Alpha.
Mexico 0, SKA. How you doing there, Dave? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Yeah, good evening, Kurt. And I must say you're 5 and 9 plus about 10 to 15. Been listening for a while, and you were peaking at 20 to 30 dB earlier. But yeah, great signal. Hope you're well, Kurt. You've got the name. We have spoke before. TTH, Northwest England, about 40 kilometres north of Manchester, Kurt. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Well, you're doing fine, Dave. I hope everything is okay with you. I'm going to quickly check your QTH, where you are, if you're close to Manchester, just out of curiosity. Because I was talking with Golf 6 Alpha Delta earlier on, and we were talking about that river where all these cars, they get stuck. I don't remember now the name of the river, but Refford Ford or something, I think it is. So I was having some fun looking and watching these people getting stuck at that water crossing, HI, with all these cars being ruined. Anyway, fine business. You're 5 and 9 as well, 5-9 plus, as you can see on the live stream. You're coming in with a booming signal over.
Yeah, okay, Kurt, excellent. Not sure where the water crossing is. You've probably seen it on Facebook or somewhere like that, Kurt. But we've had a lot of rain. I think you've been the same. Recently we've had a hell of a lot of rain. So very good. But yeah, FTDX 5000, about 300 watts, and the antenna's a ZS6BKW wire antenna, Kurt. Okay, listen, I know there'll be plenty of people calling you there. Just thought I'd come in and say hello and wish you a good evening. Enjoy the live stream. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, Mike 0 SKA. We'll catch up later. I'll listen to the live stream later. 7-3s.
Yeah, QSL. I just right now I opened the bandwidth to 6 kilohertz. What is the TX bandwidth at the moment on your side, Dave? Is it 6 kilohertz or is it 5 kilohertz?
No, it's 4K, Kurt. Over.
Yeah, okay. I'll put it on 4K so you can have a listen. Yeah, it sounds great. It sounds really great, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's you can do that with that radio. I'm stuck with my 480, but with the FTDX 5000, I think by default you can open it to 4K, isn't it?
Yeah, you can open the transmit up to 4K. You just press a couple of buttons on the front of the radio whilst turning it on, and then it gives you an extra menu, Kurt. So yeah, 4K's there. I know the 480. I do use the 480 when I'm mobile, Kurt. So I do have one over.
Yeah, QSL. Is that the 200 watt version you have, or the 100 watt version? Over.
No, just 100 watts. But when I go out, lucky for me, I live in a very hilly area. So I only have to drive a mile or two, and I'm on at the top of a hill of about 300, 400 meters. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah. I'm wondering if the 200 watt version is working well, because if I can put my hand on a 200 watt version, I think that might be a very interesting device to use in the mobile. So you don't need to spend an awful lot of money on these amplifiers. Having a little bit of extra power is certainly going to help you out, especially in the mobile, you know. So, okay, hey, thanks a lot giving me a shout, Dave. And yeah, the water crossing I'm referring to is not near your area, so that's why you probably don't know it. It is further down southeast. It's called the Rufford Fort crossing. You know, it's kind of amusing. I was watching these different videos on internet. You know, I got this in my list of YouTube proposals. So, talk to you soon, buddy. You take care. I'll certainly catch up with you later. But with the 4K, it sounds absolutely fantastic. It sounds like you're in Foxtrot mic rather than SSB. 73's, Dave.
Yeah, lovely, Kurt. I did record you there. Let's have a listen. This will be fun. Playing you back on your live stream.
Watching these different videos on internet. You know, I got this.
There you go. So that's how I'm hearing you, Kurt. Take care. 087 0FF M0 SKA 73.
Yeah, not bad, Dave. Not bad. Really, I'm happy with the audio that I get. I'm just using a Behringer microphone with a Phoenix 502 panel. So it's a condenser microphone. I once heard a guy using this microphone also on a 480, and I said, I want to have that audio as well. So it really works fine with this TS480. Talk to you soon, Dave. I'll talk to you shortly. And yeah, greetings from Belgium. Mike 0, Sierra Kilo Alpha, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Bye-bye.
73's, Kurt. M0 SKA, clear.
73's, bye-bye. Mike 7, Romeo Delta. Nice to meet you. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Raymond, go ahead.
November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Good evening to you. My QTH is a town called Kirkcudbright in southwest Scotland. And your signal report is 5 and 9. You've got a really loud booming signal, over.
Yeah, QSL, nice to meet you there, Ray. You're also 5 and 9 here in Brussels. A little weaker than the other stations, but propagation with Scotland maybe isn't that good at the moment. So the propagation seems to just be very localized to certain areas, Ray. Yeah, you're sounding great as well there from your station there. Mike 7, Romeo Delta. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox over.
So, yeah, there's quite a bit of up and down with the radio tonight. I'm finding that coming out on 10 watts, sometimes it tends to fade away a bit further.
Oh, you're using 10 watts, is that correct?
Well, just 10 watts.
Okay, well, okay, that's it works fine. Fantastic. Well, yeah, I hope everything is okay with you there, Raymond. I don't think we've spoken before, have we? Over.
Negative on that, no, this is the first time over.
Yeah, okay, QSL. Yeah, you're on the live stream, by the way, Raymond, so you can have a listen when you're finished. Type in my call sign on YouTube. It will bring you straight to the live stream. Okay, Raymond, I'm going to work a few more stations. I think by 9 p.m. I'm going to just call it a day in 15-20 minutes from now. Pleased to meet you then, Raymond. Mike 7, Romeo Delta, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox over.
Thank you very much for the QSO. Take care and have a good week. And we'll to catch you again in the band sometime. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, and Mike 7, Romeo Delta. 73.
73. Good luck. Bye-bye. ON7 OFF listening. QRZ.
Sugar King 7 Hotel Whiskey.
Yeah, Hotel Whiskey. Wow, strong signal, but I didn't get the full call over.
Yeah, good evening. My call Sugar Kilo 7 Hotel Washington up in southern part of Sweden. Hello there, you 5 and 9 here, 59 here, and my name is Sven. Sugar Victor Echo November. Sierra Victor Echo November. Sven. ON7 off, SK7HW.
Yeah, QSL, SK7HW, Mr. Sven from the Kronenberg Radio Society. Nice to meet you there, mate. I guess this is a club station, if I'm not mistaken, Sven, back here.
Yeah, that is correct. You know, the Sierra Kilo prefixes are always club stations. The Sierra Lima stands for military club stations, but just a few of them those days. But who knows? Maybe there will be some more. Who knows? Okay, there's location here about 450 kilometers south of Stockholm, the capital, and the name of the town here is very, very tricky. It's pronounced Växjö. Växjö, that's Victor Alpha X-ray Unit Oscar, VAXJO, and located about 200 kilometers north of Malmö. So I'm not too far away there from you here. WX here, not very nice at all, just 2.5 degrees plus. The snow we received about an inch or so, day or two back, but slowly melting away, hopefully. ON7 Oscar Fox K7HW.
Yeah, QSL. I'm quickly having a look on the club QRZ biography. Seems nice. I think it's kind of cozy and warm. But boy, what an antenna they have there. I think very nice, absolutely fantastic. Can I, if you don't mind, can I have your personal call sign as well? Because I'll log you twice. I'll log you with the club call sign, and I'll also log you with your personal call sign. So next time when we talk again, whether you are at the club station or whether you are at your private station, I will recognize your call sign. So please give me your personal call, Sven. Back to you.
Yeah, of course. My call Sierra Mexico 7 Echo Kilowatt Uniform. I used to work a lot of it on 80 and 40 some 25 years ago, but these days I'm QRT from the home I'm living more or less downtown, so it's a lot of QR Mexico, and the clubhouse here is not too far away. It's about 5 or 6 kilometers from my home, so and I can work as much as I want here. So I have worked a lot more with the club than with my own. That's for sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, is it Sierra Kilo 7 Echo Kilo Uniform? Is that correct?
It's Sierra Mexico, Sugar Mike 7, okay?
Okay, Sugar Mike 7 Echo Kilo Uniform. Yeah, because I was trying to reach your I was trying to reach your QRZ page, but okay, one moment. That's me. Push on the wrong button. I was trying to get to your QRZ page, but it doesn't give any listing. So maybe you are, you're not listed in the QRZ database. But that's not a big deal if you are mainly operating from your club station. Yeah, I can relate to the fact that inside the town and when you are surrounded by a lot of houses, you might get a lot of QRM. It's a very sad thing. We're slowly but surely losing, our own, how could I say, bands due to QRM, so commercial QRM. Back to you, Sven. Sierra Kilo 7 Hotel Whiskey stroke Sierra Mike 7 Echo Kilo Uniform. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Erkut. ON 7 off SK7HW, right back. Yeah, the QRM level at the home QTH, even that I had a very, very simple antenna, was about S9 on 80 and some S5 or 6 on 20, and so not very nice at all. But at the club here, it's very quiet. We are about, about 5 kilometers outside the city here, so it's very, very quiet here. No QRM, and we can easily hear if we swing the beat from the town here, that the noise level will rise. So it's very noisy. Not very good at all there. Okay, Dr. Kut, I better let you run there. I heard some other stations calling you there, so you have a little bit of a pile up there, but you're very strong here in southern Sweden there. So I'll let you run there. Take care there, and thank you for a short chat here on 80 this evening. Conditions on the higher bands there are no conditions. I have been listening, but couldn't hear anything. Just some very, very weak Americans on 20, so I decided to go down on the lower bands here and see what's going on. I've been listening around here for about an hour or so, at least. OM7, Oscar Fox Fox, SK7HW, 73 Coast and so long.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sven. Yeah, same over here. I thought my antenna was disconnected when I was listening on 20 meters just before I opened my station, so I thought there was something wrong, but apparently the propagation is just so awfully bad at the moment. So yeah, we still have 3 years to go, so it gets better very quickly because we're getting close to the peak of the cycle in a few years from now. 73 Sven, thank you very much, and you stay safe. I'll certainly pick up with you next time when you're back in the club station, maybe on other bands. If we're a little bit lucky, we can also talk to you on the 10-meter or maybe 20-meter band. You take care. Pleasure is all mine. Sierra Kilo 7 Hotel Whiskey, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. I'll wave to the camera as well. Take care, buddy. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, during the dark hours, the conditions are very lousy on the higher frequencies, but during daytime, it has certainly opened up on the higher frequencies and seems to be open sometimes all over on 10 meters, for example. 73 Kurt, see you around there, and take care. Bye-bye.
73, mate. Talk to you soon. ON7 OFF, clear with Sierra Kilo 7 Hotel Whiskey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie.
Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie, go ahead, over.
From Mike 0 Golf Quebec Charlie, a very good evening, Kurt. Good to work for the first time, I believe. We've had a couple of
We've had a couple of comments exchanged before in the chat, but I don't think we've actually spoken over the air, so good to get you for the first time on the air, and like I say, watching the live stream now. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, thanks for tuning in and now being the star on the live stream. Yeah, I'm just quickly having a little look on your QTH. Yeah, propagation is weird. It's been going on now for I think maybe a week or so. When there was so much activity during the moments that there was the contest 2 weeks ago, the worldwide contest, and then it just dropped out. It's like the contest ionizes the layers. So yeah, somebody needs to polish the layers for us, mate. James, maybe we should all polish a little bit, and the propagation comes back. But anyway, 5 and 8 to 5 and 9 plus 5 dB, as you can see on the live stream. Not very strong, James, but it's a come and go on the signals here from everywhere. Back to you, Mike 0, Golf Queen Charlie, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Yes, you're absolutely right. The bands do. During the contest,
okay. James, I hope I'm not doubling with you, but you're gone on my radio here. Mike 0, Golf Queen Charlie, ON7 OFF. I'll wave on the camera as well, but I lost your signal. Over. Wow, look at the entire band scope. How the signals are just fading like completely, absolutely insane. Okay, let me see. Let me see if there's somebody else around, and then I might just call it a day. ON7 OFF calling. Make your calls again. Okay, Italy Zulu 4 Bravo Oscar X-ray Samuele. Okay, I get you in there, mate. We talked to you on 40 meter when I was doing the POTA activation. How you doing, Samuele? But propagation is up and down. Back to you. Yeah, the call sign is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. I repeat, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. QSL, Samuel?
Roger, very good evening, Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, returning guys at 4 BOX, okay, my name is Samuel in Northeast Italy, Adriatic Coast. Your report 5x9, Roger?
Yeah, your report is also 5 and 9 plus 5 dB. Propagation is very, very strange. It's up and down somewhere. The name here is Kurt, by the way. Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. K-U-R-T. Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Same signal report on your site, on my site for you. So you're 5 and 9 plus 5 dB. QSL?
Roger, Mr. Kurz, Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, returning guys at 4 BOX, okay, your report 5x9, very good, no problem, copy very well. Okay, my QTH, my province Sierra Ravenna, Radio Alpha, Victor Echo, November Alpha, Nord, Italy, Adriatic Costa, Roger?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I hope everything is okay down your way. How is the weather? How is the weather, Samuele? You already get some rain, or what's going on in your QTH?
Okay, my QTH, my Alpha Lima, Florida, Oscar, November, Sierra India, November Echo. Foscine 20 kilometers north of Ravenna, Roger?
Yeah, QSL. I think you're not far away from San Marino, QSL.
Roger, Roger. From San Marino, from distance from my QTH, 100 kilometri, 100 kilometri, my QTH from San Marino, Roger.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I can see it on the map here, so not so far away. Yeah, over here I'm located about 20 kilometers south of Brussels, Samuele. 20 kilometers south of Brussels, my friend. Okay, Samuele, I'll take two more callers and then I will go QRT because I'm doing the live stream, so I have quite some people on the side. India Zulu 4, Bravo Oscar X-Ray, I appreciate the call, and last time we spoke I was doing a POTA activation, Parks on the Air, so it was, I'm just checking my logbook, but last time it was in May of this year, so I was doing the POTA activation, Oscar November 0287. Okay, 73 is Mr. Samuele from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox to Italy, Zulu 4, Bravo Oscar X-Ray, over.
Roger, November 7, Oscar Florida, returning guys for BOX, the final. Thank you very much, Mr. Kurt, the QSO, good luck, good EX, good evening. Bye, buona fortuna, arrivederci, bye. Ciao, alla prossima. Ciao.
Ciao, grazie mille. India Zulu 4, Bravo Oscar X-Ray from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. We're standby for any call.
2 Echo 0, Golf, India, listening and bye.
2 Echo 0, Golf, India, I think it was. 17 OSF. Is that you, Rob? Over?
Yeah, nice to get you in the log there, Kurt. I'm sure. Hope I've got the call right. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot 20 GGI. Nice to get you in the log again, Kurt. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Rob. Yeah, you have it correct. 2 Echo 0, Golf, India from on 7 off, like an on-off switch. Yeah. How you doing there, Rob? I hope everything is okay with you there and you're enjoying yourself on the radio. A little bit weird conditions. Propagation comes and goes, so I think it's a little bit everywhere. 20 meter for me is completely closed at this time of the day, so it's very weird, Rob. Over.
Yeah, you're anything from 5 and 9 to 5 and 9 plus about 10 dB over. Nice signal into the northwest of the UK, Kurt, no problem at all. Still using the ICOM 7300 and 50 watts into the Carolina Windham antenna. Not changed much at all. Hopefully changing before Christmas. I've got a hex beam for the higher bands and 20 through to 10, so I'm hoping to get better results than the Windham. Kurt. So that's the situation here. 2E0 GGI, back to you, Kurt. Over.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, there's going to be a huge difference, mate. I guarantee you that once you go from dipole or vertical to a beam antenna, it's a hell of a difference. It's night and day. You will have a lot of fun once you get that hex beam up in your on top of your house. What you're going to put it on top of the rooftop, or you will have a tower? Back to you, Rob.
I hold of a pump-up mask. It's a Racal ex-military pump-up mask with 15 meters. I think it's just 49 feet, nearly 50 feet. 15 meters anyway, I think. So I've got the rotator, I've got the wire, I've got everything put in underground. I just need some nice weather to paint the frame that's going to hold it, Kurt. So that's the situation. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Okay, I get a message from James. I got the message, James, now on the chat box. Yeah, QSL. Pump it up, I would say. Once you get the pump-up tower, you know what to do. You have to pump, and then you will have a good, nice signal over here. I hope we can cross aerials on the upper bands and see how it performs maybe on 10 meter in the summertime when we get the sporadic E. Rob, I'll keep it short. I'll just take one more caller, and then I'm gonna call it a day. It's it's been a pretty tiring day for me. 2 Echo 0, Golf Golf India from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox waving the hand, and 73. So.
Yeah, nice to chat with you, Kurt. Nice to get you in the log again. 20 GGI. All the best, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL. Have a look on the live stream. You can see all these signals like fading on the entire band. 73 is Rob. 73 is God bless. ON7 OFF. We'll take one more caller and then we'll call it a day. QRZ.
Oscar November 7 Charlie Delta Hotel. ON7 Charlie Delta Hotel.
Ja, Oscar November 7 Charlie Delta Hotel. Goedenavond, Christophe. Over.
Ja, dag Kurt. Goedenavond. Dit is ON7 Charlie Delta Hotel. Goedenavond, Sevens. Je bent hier ongeveer 5 bij 7, 12 kilometer ten westen van Brussel. En ik was hier eventjes aan het meevolgen op de livestream. En ik hoorde dat je zei, het is de laatste caller. Dus ik dacht, ik ga eventjes goedenavond zeggen. Microfoon terug naar u, Kurt.
Ja, Roger, Christophe. Ja, geen probleem. Ik hoop dat alles goed gaat. Sint-Quintens, dan het zou kunnen. Ik ga een keer heel even kijken op qrz.com. Het zou kunnen dat ik al ooit een keer voorbij gereden ben voor uw QTH. Ik ben niet zeker, maar ik ben ooit een keer met een brommer gaan rijken langs de kanten van Lennik en zo. En ik was daar terechtgekomen in een omgeving. In een keer stond daar een prachtige beamantenne, maar dat is wel al ettelijke jaren geleden. Dus ik weet het niet. Ik weet niet of dat uw gegevens correct zijn. Op de qrz.com, want blijkbaar zou je heel kort tegen de kerk daar zitten, hoor.
Nee, Kurt, nee, inderdaad, die een beamantenne, dat zal ik niet zijn, want dat heb ik nog niet. Die staat wel op het verlanglijstje. Er komt binnenkort wel een kleine monthly beam. Maar voor het ogenblik doen we het nog altijd met een draadantenne. En zit op dit ogenblik 40 meter lang, 10 meter boven de grond. En ik heb ook nog een tweede antenne, een DX Commander, een verticaal van 80 tot 6 meter. Power output van ongeveer 500 watt van een Acom en de radio is een FT-Jack 3000. Dat is de setup hier. Maar nee, de beam dat weet ik niet. Ik denk wel dat er een enkele radiomotor in de buurt hier zit. Maar ik zie het echt niet wie dat voor mij zou kunnen zijn. Je kunt ON7, OFF, Oscar November 7, Charlie Delta Hotel.
Ja, Roger, geen probleem, jong. Ja, heb jij niet te veel QRM daar? Want je zit toch tamelijk veel omgeven door allemaal woningen. Dus is de QRM oké? Want over het algemeen, ik merk dat als ik dan mobiel ben en ik heb een radio in de auto en ik passeer zo in, ja, hoe zou ik zeggen, gebieden waar dat er veel woningen zijn, dan is die QRM-level echt serieus hoog. Hè. Dus ja, dat is een beetje een probleem. Ik geloof dat we elkaar ook al gesproken hebben op de dark side, hè. Christophe. Ik denk dat we elkaar daar vandaar ook kennen, want ik ben ook heel lang actief geweest op 11 meter, hè, Roger?
Ja, ik ben daar ook lang actief geweest. En uw concept is mij ook iets, maar ik was niet zeker. Ik vind het in ieder geval niet goed de logboek dat we uiteindelijk er in de werk te doen. Maar toch, ja, uw kon zegt mij iets en uw gezicht zegt mij eigenlijk ook iets. Het zou zeker en vast kunnen. Daar ben ik heel af en toe zeker actief op. En voor de QRM-strook, ja, ik veronderstel dat jij een QRM hebt. Want als ik het zo kan vergelijken, ik had hier gezien dat je zegt, welke antenne was het nu weer? Een spoor voor 40 en 80 meter. En in perspectief, wel, ik werk met een headset. Maar als ik het vergelijk, de stations op de livestream die bij u binnenkomen en ik vergelijk ze rechtstreeks, ja, dan komen ze bij u wel een stukje sterker binnen in ieder geval. Hè. Afhankelijk van station tot station. Want sommige kon jij vrij goed horen, maar ik heel moeilijk kon horen. Vooral die met een iets lager signaal. Ik heb nu op 60 meter ongeveer een S4. Soms sta ik er aan 5, maar meestal gaat dat een 10, maar het valt nog meer. Dus als ik het eerlijk mag zijn. Als ik sommige radioamateurs hoor, die hebben echt wel serieuze problemen, maar bij mij de maximum dat ik heb op de lagere banden en eigenlijk 20 meter en al de rest is eigenlijk bijna het 1 tot 0. Dus al dan wordt nog mee. Maar gelukkig prijs. ON7, OFF, ON7 Charlie Delta Hotel.
Ja, ON7 Charlie Delta Hotel, ON7 OFF return. Ja, het is een beetje een probleem, hè. Vooral in die dichtbevolkte omgevingen. Als ik dan de radio en de mobielen zet, jong, dan is het echt, ja, verschrikkelijk, ja. Echt verschrikkelijk. Ja, ik ben al een keer bij wat is daar, ON4 PRA geweest daar in Londerzeel. Dus ik ben daar al een keer gepasseerd bij die dat ook wat is daar, de SDR-ontvanger heeft. Ja, daar ben ik een keer gepasseerd over ik denk een jaar en een half geleden zoiets. Dus ik ben ook eigenlijk nog niet zo lang gelicenseerd. Chris, ik heb mijn licentie gehaald begin 2020 als de eerste examens werden georganiseerd na de lockdowns. Dus tijdens die lockdowns heb ik dan geleerd voor mijn radioamateurlicentie. Ja. En dan tevoren zat ik dan op 11. Hè. Dus, en dan deed ik ook af en toe daar die vrijdagavond, of wat is het, zaterdagavond of vrijdagavond in een check-in daar. Maar ja, ik ben niet meer actief op 11. Dus ja. Oké, Chris, ik ga het hierbij laten. Ik begin mijn stem te verliezen, dus ik ga even wat uitrusten. Maar leuk om je een keer te ontmoeten. Ik hoop van harte dat we ooit nog een keer elkaar tegenkomen. Dat zal wel nooit een keer kunnen zijn. Dus, maar ik werk in het centrum van Brussel. Je moet dan een keer zien op mijn QRZ-pagina, zult je meer informatie vinden. En misschien dat je mij vandaar ook kent zijn, dat is ook mogelijk. Christophe, bedankt jong. 73. Leuk om u hier een keer even gepraat te hebben. ON7 Charlie Delta Hotel. Oscar, november 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Ja, inderdaad, dat doet mij ook plezier. Hè. En ik ga nu ook PRC. Ik had echt zo gezegd dat het naar beneden kwam, maar ik heb dat er nog eventjes 10 nieuws te luisteren en dan zijn we weer 20 minuten verder. En zo gaat het ook. Maar 5 keer is deze dat, dat is een fantastische gast dat hier in de ONS Bravo Lima heeft hier eigenlijk aan onze haringcursus online gegeven. Hè. Ik ben eigenlijk ook nog maar niet zo lang amateur, nog maar 3 jaar ongeveer. En ook eerst begonnen op ON3 en ja, ik heb er dan toch laten overhalen door haring te doen. En als ik eerlijk ben toen, ik dacht niet dat ik dat kon heen of kon halen. Ten eerste, ik heb nog een boek gezegd, dan begon het te zweten. Maar ja, online cursus, iets veel gedaan. En die mannen namen dat ook allemaal op. Dat we de filmpjes daarna kon kijken. En ja, veel studie. Heb ik zo 6 maanden geprobeerd voor elke avond een uurtje te studeren. Maar ja, of toch om de 2 avonden, zal ik zo zeggen, dat duurt er al een avond overslaan. En dat toch ook het examen gaan wagen en dat toch ook doorgeraakt. Dus ik ben daarmee wel heel tevreden. En ik zie dan ook mobiel op Panafloren, zal een van de twee zijn. Ik doe dat ook af en toe. Dus misschien dat we elkaar wel een keer in de field tegenkomen. Ik zou zeggen, een goede avond zo. 73, je niet nog van de avond. Ik ga nog een beetje op de beeldbuis kijken en op tijd gaan slapen naar morgen, want het is morgen ook weer. Oscar november 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Oscar november 7, Charlie Delta Hotel 73.
Ja, bedankt voor de babbel, Chris. Adieu, goed jong. En ja, we zullen wel ooit een keer elkaar tegenkomen. Het is een kwestie van tijd. Het enige probleem is, ik kan mij nooit niet vrijmaken tijdens de weekends, dus dat is enkel tijdens de weekdagen. Dus dat is een beetje een handicap voor mij. 73 Christophe, ON7 Charlie Delta Hotel, ON7 Delta Charlie Delta Hotel, sorry. This is ON7 OFF QRT. 73s, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Kurt.
I will let the live stream roll on a little bit, so if people want to do some tests with their gear, go ahead. And I am clearing the frequency. ON7 OFF QRT.
CQ, hello CQ, Kilo Germany
Alpha.
Kilo again, kilo.
Hello 20, hello DX, hello Delta X-ray, Kilo Germany 8, Yankee Alpha, CQ20, Kilo Germany 8, Yankee Alpha.
Kilo Germany 8, Yankee Alpha, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, copy.
Well, radio the noise, I got is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, is that correct?
Yep, you got it correct there, Ed. You're the only guy I can hear on 20 meters. I was just going around, and I said I'm going to give a little shot, see if something is happening on 20 meters, but you're the only guy I can hear on 20 meters. What a weird propagation day, over.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah, it seems pretty quiet. I just came in the shack a little bit ago, just got off of work, and I thought, what the heck? I don't hear anything, and I don't see anything at all going on the cluster, but I'm going to call anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah, I honestly thought that my antenna was disconnected, maybe fell down on the ground. I don't know what happened. I just looked at my band scope, and I couldn't see a damn thing, so... And luckily you saved my day. I was about to go and check outside, see if my antenna was on the ground, over.
You and me both. Well, I know mine's up in the air, but I thought about it. My shack is separate from the house, so when I walk down from the house, I see all the stuff up in the air. So I knew it was up. Is your name Kurt?
Yeah, you have it correct there. My name is Kurt, like Kurt Cobain. Smells like Team Spirit, okay? Kilo Golf 8, Yankee Alpha. Yeah, absolutely crazy. It's just so weird, the propagation. It's why do I hear you? Why don't I hear any of the other American guys? Are they all watching football at? Maybe that's the reason. There must be a reason somewhere. HI Kilo Golf 8 Yankee Alpha Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox over.
Yeah, very good. Well, that's a good question, Kurt. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Maybe they're out chasing their turkey down. They're going to cook for Turkey Day or something. Our holiday are coming up here on Thursday. Or it could be just the giant piles of aluminum that I have up in the air on 20 meters. That could have something to do with it also, over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing a live stream, Ed. If you go to my QRZ page, you can see on the live stream. You're the only guy I can hear and I can see on my band scope. And I'm looking at the entire 20-meter band. It's just absolutely insane, mate. Over.
That is pretty crazy. Well, I'm sorry. I'm glad I got to meet you there, brother. What? To the European ham community. That's what we call slim pickings over here, but yeah, wonderful. Well, your signal picked up. You're about a 5 and 6 to 57 when you first started. When you first called, Kurt, you were pretty just coming up out of the noise at about a 5 and 3, so picking up a little bit of steam. But yeah, seems pretty strange band conditions. Over.
Yeah, QSL at have a look. Go to to my QRZ.com page and click on the first link, or just type in my call sign on YouTube. You will see you're the only guy I can hear at the moment. What's the antenna you're using and what's your power at? Over.
Yeah, very good, Kurt. I'm running about a kW, running about 1 kW, and antennas, actually 2 antennas, 220 meters. 45 meters, the top one and the bottom one's at 28 meters. Two Yankees on the same tower, over.
How many elements?
6. Yeah, 6 each.
Okay, six each. Okay, yeah. So you're big gun. And I'm using the 2-element cubical quad, so I'm a little bit more modest on my antenna setup, Edward. So it's just a 2-element cubical quad, which is, come on, let's say about, what is it, 60 feet, 50 feet, 60 feet up in the air. Hey, but you know, quads are known that, you know, when the propagation is about to die or something, in general, the quads, they still perform, while the other Yagis, they don't, or I don't know. Yeah, okay, so you're in the Buckeye. I just check your QRZ page. You're in the Buckeye, isn't it?
Yeah, yep, I'm in Ohio. I'm in northeastern Ohio, right outside of a small town of Columbiana, Ohio. Yep. Kind of like out in the country, but not like certainly just outside of a small town. So not out in the middle of nowhere by no means, Kurt. And yeah, excellent on the quad. Well, that's the mark of a good antenna, especially here on HF. You know, is you could get in, you know, a little bit early in the band opening, and you could hang around a little bit later. So that's kind of why I mess around with these giant antennas, and I just have fun doing it. I'm not a contest or anything. I just like to play around. I actually have another 20-meter Yagi that I didn't get around to it this year because I just put the new tower up this summer. But I have another Yagi, the same Yagi that's on another tower that's going to come down and get refurbished, and I'm going to put that up a little bit lower. That's why there's still room. There's still room. The bottom Yagi on this array is at 93 feet, so I could still come up at about 40 feet or so and have a 35, 40 feet and have a nice stacking distance and get all three of them operating. So you'll have to wait till next year for that one, Kurt. Over.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, I can. It's a hell of a tower, isn't it? You know, I can see the stairs going up the tower. Wow, that's beautiful, mate. Absolutely fantastic. And then I see the other, the black tower. Is that the one that you're using right now, or is it the other one, the tripod tower that I see a little bit further on the page? Because I'm a little bit confused. Or maybe you have, you know, multiple towers. I think they just. Oh, I can see now. I got the picture. You got different towers. They just grow out of the ground down your way there. Absolutely insane. They seem to be they seem to be growing out of the ground on your end. Fantastic. Yeah, it's fabulous. I'm also checking. I see that you have a nice Ameritron ALS 500. What is it? 500M. That's the mobile unit. I need something like that in my mobile setup. It's going to help me a lot, I think. I'm not sure what is your experience about it, but yeah, I'd love to have a little amplifier on my mobile setup, but not sure if the battery will be able to supply the current that it needs. Back to you there, my friend. Kilo Golf 8 Yankee Alpha, Mr. Edward. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Kurt 070FF, this is KG8YA. Well, you come up and we're just storming in a little bit ago on the beginning of the transmission, very loud and about an S8. Then you fade all the way back down on the noise on the end there. But yeah, I like the little ALS in the minivan, in the mobile thing. If you do put one of them in there, Kurt, and they work very well, you have to have a very, very short power line. You know, you have to get it mounted somewhere very close to the battery. That's why I put mine separate. I put a separate battery run in the back of the mobile, and then the battery still charges, and you know it's on the same circuit off of the alternator as the battery that's up in the front of the vehicle. But you need a big, heavy power line to feed the amplifier, and you want it extremely close to the battery so you lose no voltage. Because that's the only thing with them. Once they start to lose anything off of like 14 volts, I think, every volt you lose about 50 or 70 watts of potential output power. So you start running a 10, 12-foot cable out, and you're not going to get even half of the power out of it. But anyway, that's just a little hint if you do get around to using one of them. But yeah, no, I build the towers. I'm in the steel fabricating business, so that's why I do it. I build them and mess around, and I'm on the new one, on that one big one. And there's three antennas on top, Kurt, that rotate on a mast. and then there's two antennas, a 40-meter Yagi and this bottom 20-meter Yagi that are side-mounted on the tower that do not turn, but they're just pointed towards Europe. So I could use the stacked array towards Europe, or if I could just spin the top ones and point them wherever I want. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Edward. Yeah, QSL. Do you put them all by yourself on these towers, or you get some physical help from somebody else to do the job? Because I have been making and building my own antennas myself, except for the building of the tower. Back in the old age, when I was still on CB radio, I once built myself a 7-element Yagi with a boom length of more or less, about almost 45 feet, and I put it on top of the tower myself, just by myself. Was a hell of a job, but do you get some help when you work on your antenna gear?
Oh yeah, heck yeah, Kurt. It depends on what I'm doing and all that, but yeah. When we put this up, I had a big crane come, and I had a whole crew of guys. I had a whole crew of construction, like ironworker guys, and had great help. So that helped. Because the tower is extremely heavy. If you see like the section I was building, I built all the sections in the yard. I built the component parts at the shop. I hauled them over there. Then I built the tower sections that was 21 foot high. I built them in my yard. Then we set them with the crane. But I mean, each tower section is 4,000 pounds, and the top one's about 5,000 pounds. So it's a big, heavy deal. And then we also use the crane that sets the antennas. But yeah, sometimes, so you could certainly, once the tower's up, you could drop, it's a little bit of messing around, as you know, and cool on the homebrew 11 meter on 45-foot boom. Yeah, that's a lot of antenna for sure. So yeah, you know what it's all about. You could do it, just a little bit of messing around, and you need a little pulley system or something to raise this thing up in the air and up the side of the tower or whatever. You know how it is. When you're in ham radio, you figure out a way to get her done. Over.
Yeah, QSL, that's true. Yeah, it's a game that you need to play along, But these old days when I was climbing on a 80 feet high tower, they're gone. I think I don't dare to do that anymore. But when I was younger, I did crazy things as well, and building all kinds of antennas. Yeah, wow, absolutely, you got a beautiful setup. It's fantastic, and if you're building your own tower and you can, solder everything and welding everything and all that kind of stuff, then you can build whatever you want. But yeah, it's still kind of an expensive setup that you have with the different towers. So I'm a little bit modest in my setup here, but it seems to work pretty well. I'm really happy with the results. Okay. Anyway, I see you're a little bit in the countryside, so I think the squirrels have been gathering all the buckeyes so far. I think the season is over. I hope you didn't get too much of a snowfall, because I know that lots of areas in the U.S. are having a lot of snow at the moment. Over.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, we kind of missed all of that snowfall, and we've had some cold temperatures already, Kurt, but no major snowfall yet, but it's coming. Yeah, just about 300 miles or so to the east and north, they're up in New York. Boy, they really, they got, holy mackerel. Some got 3 foot, 4 foot, 5 foot, 6 foot of snow in a couple of days, which is just crazy. It's crazy, but anyway, yeah, nothing like that here. So we're still see all the green grass and all that, so can't complain at all. The weather really has been pretty favorable for this late into November already. Okay, brother, I'll let you go. Thanks so much for giving me a call, and it was nice to, like you said, make a contact here on 20. I only have a couple more minutes anyway, because my grandkids will be getting here shortly, and I'll go up there and mess around with them for a few hours before their mom or dad comes and picks them up. Beautiful. 7-3. Take care. Keep up the good work. Your 2-element quad's doing a great job. And yeah, build one of them big Yagis. You could probably do a little bit of work on if you still have that one, turn it into a big 10 meter. Yagi or something. But anyway, Kurt, 7-3, take care. Good DX, and God bless. Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Fox, KG8YA. Your pal Ed in Ohio.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, fantastic, and I'm happy with the 2-element cubical quad. So I think I'm okay with that one right now. So no big plans to change antenna gear so far, Edward. Hey, take care. Pleasure is all mine. You have an enjoyable day, and whenever you have time, check out the live stream of today, because you're going to see you're the only guy I can hear on the entire 20-meter band. So for me, it seems like there's only one American guy in the world, and that's Mr. Edward, Kilo Golf 8, Yankee Alpha, HI. 73s, take care, and I'll wave on the camera. You stay safe, and hopefully we can cross aerials soon again. No doubt about it with your beautiful setup. KJ8YA, ON7, OFF clear. Bye-bye.
You bet, Kurt. 7-3, take care.
20/9. Bye-bye.
That's not bad. I need that other antenna, though, to get a little more signal. Anyone else in any other DX? Kilo Germany 8 Yankee Alpha. Hello?
We had 21 for a low this morning, but it isn't warmed up. We're up to 47 here at the present. 47, that's about seasonable for this time of the year, Tony. Over.
DX 2020, hello. Kilo Germany 8 Yankee Alpha, hello.
The beam pointing out towards you under the wire there, Tony. Okay, go ahead, Weinhardt.